might have came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. Now bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not saving, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at New Era Field in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
We got 5?
We don't play 2K no more.
I see y'all is. I get y'all a game and y'all don't want to play another game I like to play.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. On the right side by Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's the game you just said you like to play, though.
Right, but I ain't going to let y'all get 2K early. I'm just saying by myself. By the time y'all get it, I'm going to be at 94.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, my 7.
Now Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Middle. Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Hey, who ain't in the game, Marcus? Was he in the game?
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Hold me up. Hold the bank up.
Another one-handed pick.
On the double.
What it do, baby?
Oh my.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, echo.
Here's Manning to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 5 on the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Let's go, D.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Pat Shurmur, he's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now the first carry here for Franco. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No, it don't work no more. You know what you trying to do.
And New York set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 11 now. Manning. Ed Oliver. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, that was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. To return is Roberts. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a big no-no last time. A safety to make this score 2-0 where we stand now. So let's see if they can atone for that mistake.
You give up points, but on the flip side, the positive side.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's good.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pick in the interception.
That joke bounced out, man.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's got some space here. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's going to have a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Come on, Troy. He's supposed to be able to run.
Oh, my man knocked it out of his hand.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Come on, Miss Trubisky.
Throwing his Allen on third. He'll be out right at the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Jackson on first down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Check A19.
That cornerback should have been deep.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
He's playing the tight end. He's going to scoop over here.
You gotta get moving, man. Man, moving.
The first carry for Patrick DeMarco. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete to Cross. A really good pickup of 28 yards. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
They don't let you try to go for the ball at all. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Switch.
That's when they make you throw a
On first and
dumbass
10,
pass.
it's Jackson. And an alley to run.
Corner out wide open. And
He'll
then
get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
All right, go ahead and get some rest, okay? I'll get there in a little bit, okay?
What's up?
Huh? Oh, you got food?
Check
All
Andy.
right, go ahead and food, buddy. I'll be up there in a little bit, okay?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Regular. Monday. Hey, Zoo. Go.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He did. Keep playing with that boy, Reaper.
That's probably one of the nicest features that they got on here this year.
New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line.
They
just gash him. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he goes back to the huddle, he better be
last man, you
giving
can
him a
jump
whole
all you
lot
want.
of
They'll
credit.
never let you let it go.
Not much space to run the ball.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Khalil Mack.
This nigga had Khalil Mack covered.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Let's go.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And this is incomplete.
You was probably paying attention to which little Matt was.
Brother says you don't put it in to the sideline.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, what do you think? They get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. It's caught. Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, he's supposed to go. Okay.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
This is fielded at the goal line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You got me, bro.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Working from the gun, Manning. He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Allen.
Oh, no! They threw it behind him.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kareem Martin. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returning is Peppers. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Micah Hyde. He's coming back here to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
Tackle, Eddie.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Stand him up.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Okay.
On 2nd down now. It's McCoy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Clear.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Let's go. Do it.
Oh.
Set up. 30 base. Mike. Set up.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Throwing Jones. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 1st and 10, Jones.
They can do something about these pass rushes, man.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That's so stupid how they got that
crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Allen now looks to throw. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Allen with a throw caught by Beasley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now McCoy. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Big 14th, the fuck going on? Who trying to catch these Go 12.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly.
Go over there, Bob.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You even thought that was
trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10. Jones, it's brought in left side by Tate. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this is...
Jones hit and the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Who was it? Look at that, bitch. User lurk.
Ah, dang. Different combinations.
Damn, I recommend a fire.
Good block. Good block. I'll get the first.
Oh, my boy Montez off the edge.
You said it was holding him? Break it.
That's all I can do.
Ah!
Mm.
I didn't even see that white jersey right there, bro. Who's smacking like that, huh? God damn, is it good?
This shit tastes good.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit sound like he eating annihilators or something.
Sound like you're eating a mamba.
That nigga said, not
You're
that
not even
mamba.
chewing that shit, you just swallowing it.
Man.
Bro, smell like, man, hack on my feet.
Damn, get a fucking somersault.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
You don't want to know.
Big ass.
I could get it by myself.
Don't say shit about my Oreos, Chris.
Damn.
Don't say shit about my Oreos, Chris. Yeah, y'all definitely gonna win that division.
Alright, who ready, yo? I'm ready. What's going on?
I'm in the fourth. 3 minutes left.
Yo, chill.
Bob nice.
Trash.
Oh.
Bird there?
He checked the stream out, Bob.
Oh,
Are you serious?
One of my sons from Pro 12 League.
You gotta be kidding me, Austin Rick.
Oh, my son. Is this dude in y'all's league? Todd. I would.
Young butt. I mean, young blood.
But I ain't rich enough to have it.
What you playing, Dirty? 2K?
I'm bored. I can't afford Madden 20 right now.
I mean, I
can
can
get
get on
that $5.
2K. Do we need 3 more?
Like, this nigga won't move.
Who happened?
Todd.
What?
Young Todd.
Down.
Todd, in the fourth quarter, you can tell he concentrate. He damn.
Hey, who was that, Austin Ricky?
Mr. Boombastic.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
Fuck her.
Got him.
Bang!
Don't count.
That nigga putting Montez Sweat come off the edge. He coming off the edge, bro.
What, girl? Ooh, ooh. What's up, Weedy? Cooking? Ooh.
Look at this guy. Look, he's already got Madden 20. He needs it though. Coach of them Giants that bad. Oh, he won't talk to us.
Nah, I think he just trash. Who? I ain't got to run a jet sweep. I got to add it to my playbook. The Bills ain't got it.
Get that Cardinals playbook.
I do like the passing though. The passing in the game, you can tell it's a lot better than last year.
Is it better?
Yeah. The middle linebacker, you can't do that. You know how they jump and jump
Do they
6
keep
feet
up
in
with
the
the
air.
receivers?
Huh?
Will the linebackers keep up with the receivers like they have?
No, I mean,
past
you
years?
can get some separation. No, they get some separation. It depends on how you throw the ball. Chubb would probably be good at that RPO stuff. RPO.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Are we gonna